yo!
Happy Chai Tea Tuesday!
Happy Green Tea
Yay.
Tuesday!
I have alkaline water today.
No chai tea?
No, because I had...
No 1,000 calories in a cup?
I had pizza for lunch. So I'm full, and I'm not going to be putting extra calories in my body, so I'm drinking alkaline water. I told myself it, like,
I'm also drinking Coffee Tuesday.
Okay, so let's just get right into our questions. Last week we did... Disneyland, Hong Kong. Last week we did health and fitness, and you can check that out right here. I'll put a link to it. I think it's right here. What is that? Oh, it's not anything in the background. Okay. And let's get right into the questions. It's just on the camera.
Yay.
Ready?
Yeah.
So we have a few from YouTube, and then we have a few from Instagram as well. So the first ones are from YouTube. Allison says, my question is, was it tough the first couple of months of your marriage, and did you still feel the romance of the relationship? Let's be real, baby.
No. Wait, am I Tegan again?
No, you're me. No, I'm me.
What the heck?
I was thinking Nia and Tegan. No, you're Daniel.
What'd you get in that water?
Oh, it's just water.
Why are you throwing out my full name to these people?
Okay, so was it tough the first couple months of the relationship, of the marriage?
Of the marriage.
Yes.
That was a yes. And yes, it was. The first month was a little tough.
I would say first 2.5.
First couple months.
Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And leading up a little bit, we did some premarital counseling.
Oh yeah.
Which we recommend everybody do.
But it's good, but it it everything out.
Exactly. It's you come out stronger.
Exactly. Why was it rough in the first couple months, do you think?
I think because we had never lived together. We waited till we were married.
Mm-hmm. Living with a man. Ain't easy.
Freaking A, living with a woman. And usually, you know, the guy's the messy one, but the first couple months...
I blame it on being Miss USA.
You were pretty messy.
Scatterbrained.
And all
so badly.
In my space.
Well, yeah, because we had to live together. So
it was some getting used to, and that, I think, was the first thing. But we stayed true. I mean, no matter what, our foundations are strong in everything that we believe in and how we communicate and all that. So we worked it out in a healthy manner. And yes, we had disagreements and arguments, which you're going to, no matter what, in any relationship. Yeah, absolutely.
In the beginning, especially.
Yeah, so you get through it.
Okay, question. You've talked about how you met at church, but did it all start with a date? What made Daniel ask, and what made you say yes? Was it all just attraction? I'm thankful for y'all making this video. So, like, yes, we started out, we met at church.
First of all, we didn't meet at church. We connected at church. We both met at church.
Yes.
But I saw her and met briefly at an engagement party 3 months prior. Continue.
Anywho, what made you ask me out on a date? Where did that come from?
I feel like I answered the first
No,
one.
we're answering it now.
Again, I had first seen her a few months ago, and I thought she was the most beautiful woman I had ever seen. And when she walked into church when I was volunteering, and she came in, I couldn't believe it. I knew that God had just opened the clouds, heaven's gates, and here she was, back in my life. So I made a point to talk to her, and when she came to my door and said we had met a few months prior. But
what made you ask me?
Well, obviously she was coming to church, and she was surrounded by a good group of girls at that engagement party, so I knew she was a good girl. And obviously, yes, physically, she was extremely attractive.
I was a hot mess. I don't know what you're saying.
So that wasn't the case. And so, yeah, that's why I asked you out, because I wanted to get to know more.
And what made me say yes? Well, I was in this stage of my life where I had been on a lot of first dates. So if someone asked me out, I'm like, sure, like, let's go out on a first date. But what made me say, I mean, as long as you were a nice person, why not have a first date and get to know someone? But the thing that made me say yes to a second date was what happened on our first date, the conversation we had, the type of person you were that I grew to learn that you were through the first date. So first date, I went on a lot of first dates, but no, like really no one got a second date. So you were pretty lucky to get a second date. But that's what locked it in. He's an amazing man and all the wonderful things, and that he had a heart for God. That's what made me say yes to the second date. Okay, moving on. When do you guys plan on having kids and how many? That's from Rachel.
Well, the original plan
and MJ asked the same question.
2 years after we were married. I mean, I was ready. I'm ready to be a dad. On our wedding night.
Okay, we gotta do 2 more questions because we're at 1% battery.
But I'm glad we waited 2 years because we've been having an amazing time. We love being married. And we love traveling. And that's more difficult to do when you have children. So we're going to be at 2 years in October, and we're not pregnant. And we probably will wait another year.
Yeah, because we're having so much fun adventuring.
We are having so much fun, but I can't wait.
Me too, I can't wait. We're having a lot of fun going on adventures.
A minimum 2, maximum 4 is what
we've agreed on.
We've agreed on.
Yes.
For how many
As long as God gives us that, which praying to God He will.
Amen.
What are your thoughts on high school relationships? When it comes to high school relationships, I would have to say that I think they're just fine as long as you have healthy guidelines and healthy boundaries and all of that. I have a friend that Daniel knows, one of my best friends, that they met in high school and are married and are super duper happy. So high school relationships can last. Absolutely. My brother and his wife, they met in high school and are married and are so happy, and their foundation is in God, which, you have to have a common foundation, whether it's God, that's where ours is at, or whatever, but you need to have a common foundation where you really agree on life things.
Yes, I agree. And my little brother and David and Sally, they met in high school.
Your brother David and my brother David.
That's right.
David.
But again, it's tough because you're young and you don't know who you are, and how can you take care of yourself when you can't take care of someone else. But I think a lot of good things can come out of it like that.
Right, you're always growing and changing.
You're always growing and changing, and so yeah. That's that.
High school relationships can be good. Just have healthy boundaries.
Yeah, be careful.
What is your favorite thing about traveling together, and would you say it makes you stronger as a couple? By the way, love you too. Thanks, Valerie.
Thanks, Valerie. We love you too.
Okay. What's our favorite thing about traveling together?
Well, we love traveling together because we love adventures and we love making memories.
Yeah.
New memories together is always so much fun, and we love doing that. And it's not, look, some people do it and they love it. They love traveling by themselves and going all over the world. I wouldn't like doing that because I would like to share it with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or a friend, or, family and other things to create memories with someone. It's always more fun.
And I traveled with girlfriends when I lived in Hong Kong and all of that, and groups of friends. But now being married and traveling together, it's so special because you get to create those memories with someone that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. Like my girlfriends, I still see them here and there on Facebook that I traveled with when I lived in Asia, but I get to see this guy every day, and we made those memories, and we'll always have those together to look back on. So I love that about traveling together. Okay, I have a really funny question from Alicia Monique Blanco.
What?
Okay, ranch or Italian dressing? What is the answer?
She already know.
We already know. The answer is ranch. Daniel loves ranch. If
ranch
you don't know
dressing
my husband.
on everything. Bam! I got ranch in this coffee right now. Some people use creamer. I use ranch dressing.
Oh my gosh.
Mmm.
What is your...
It's so good. Ranch just accentuates everything that's already good. Just so you know.
Okay, moving on. What is your opinion on age gaps between boyfriends and girlfriends? I think that age gaps are... you need to be careful when you're younger, and they're okay having a little bit wider of an age gap when you're a little bit older. Daniel and I are 6 years apart, and that's fine now, where I'm in my late 20s and he's in his early 30s, but I think 6 years apart when you're 18 years old, you know, when you're dating a 24-year-old even, it's just, you're in such different places in your life, like extremely different. So, did I do that math right? I think I did. Yeah, I did.
18, 24, 6 years, yes.
Yeah, I pat myself on the back.
Yes.
So yeah, that's my opinion. Be careful when you're younger with age gaps, and it becomes easier and to have a little bit more of a gap when you get older.
Yes, I agree. It all depends on where you're at. A general rule of thumb is yes, women mature quicker than men. But again, I don't think a 19-year-old should be with a 30-year-old.
No.
So just be careful, and again, know who you are and know where you are in your life and where that other person is.
Mm-hmm.
Again, protect yourself.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Let's see, when are Little Bookos coming? That's from MJ, mine was Philippines. This one is from Emery, from Nebraska. Emery.
Yeah.
What is the best present you two have received from one another? What's the best gift you've gotten from me? My love language is gifts, guys, if you don't know. I just really excited about that question.
It sucks.
What's the best present you've gotten from me, baby?
Well, these presents of material aren't the best presents.
Well, what is the best present? He received me as his wife.
Your love.
On his birthday.
There it is. Your love.
And thanks guys for watching.
Thanks guys for watching.
We love you. Cheers to Chai Tea Tuesday. I can't talk.
And Green Tea Tuesday.
And Alkaline Water Tuesday.
For the healthy people.
I'm being healthy today with my water, not my pizza.
Bam.
Peace out.
We out.